Okay, welcome back. I've done a bunch of work. We are now on a new piece of hardware. So, um, if we look at our little camera looking into a computer, this guy right here, we've replaced the motherboard. It is now a um, B550 from AMD that I showed you. The CPU is on place, the RAM is on place, the video is on place, and underneath there you can see the Blackmagic capture card. We're all wired up. Runs really, really quiet. I haven't put the door back on yet. Um, I had to, I put this in, of course, the Sabrent. I also decided, since I had another NVMe card here, just idling in a enclosure, I decided to move it in there. So I have two NVMe's, 1 terabyte for the boot and a 500 gig for secondary storage. It's all in place. And my USB problems practically have gone away. Sure, I still get issues with overloading the USB 3 bus with too many cameras, but there's now enough USB hubs to go around. I'm finding that's really good. So as you can see, we actually have four webcams running. So there's the face cam, me, face. Uh, there's the fun cam, that guy there. It's designed to, look at my desktop while I'm doing things because if I'm huddled over and I cover the top cam. Um, this one's temporary, this guy here. It's simply there so I can show you some stuff. But it also shows that I can do another one. I've got this piece running. Where is it? There. That, which is a USB 3. Get this key out of the way. USB 3 capture device is working perfectly fine. Hooked to the Raspberry Pi so I can get some output into it. And that is the console screen you're seeing over here. Now, I've been playing with scenes in here. So I'm going to add a scene in here. Actually, I'm going to call it RPI. Whoops. Let's type in the right screen and the right thing, RPI. And we're going to make the RPI screen. So it's black at the moment. So we're going to add a video capture device, existing USB 3 capture. And we are going to set this as, whoops, not that. Try preview scaling. No. We want to scale this a little bit. Did I put a lock on there? No, I didn't. There we go. So we go like that. We go like this. That'll do. And now we're going to add in a face cam, video capture device, existing device, the face cam. We'll add it in. And we will shrink it. And we'll park it in a corner. And we'll lock it there. So here's the RPI scene. Now, I don't think. Why does it think I have caps lock on? Oh, that's because I typed in caps. But, ta-da! The Raspberry Pi pumped out. Now I can quickly flip back to base. And on the base, I'm going to turn off the USB 3 capture. Don't need it on base. And I also have running, if I can find the cable here, this cable. If we go to our Raspberry Pi and we unplug, and instead we plug in this one, that guy there, and let's go back to the RPI for a second, and we'll turn off the USB 3 capture, and we're going to add another capture in here. And this time we're going to add in, no, we don't have a new one, create a new one. Extra face fun top USB. We'll call this Black Magic. Except I keep typing on the wrong keyboard. Black Magic. Okay. And in this case, oh, we're not capturing that type of source. Cancel. Cancel. Remove. We don't need that one. Sorry, I'm capturing the wrong device here. In OBS, Blackmagic is its own little thing. Add existing Blackmagic device. There we go. So here we go. And we resize this. And of course, the face cam, we are going to raise it to be above. And we'll lock this one also so we don't see the red line. There. Now I can do USB 3 capture. I can do Blackmagic capture. I can do 4 webcams. So I can go back to the base here. And on the Blackmagic here, I could turn it back on. That's Blackmagic. See? Da 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 da. Right? I have now also got code window, web searching, console work, and the Raspberry Pi. So now I should be able to not screw up videos where I accidentally have the web browser over top of what I'm typing, yada, yada, yada. Now I understand, I think I can hotkey these scenes, if I remember correctly. What the heck is grid mode? I don't know. I have to check on the hotkeys. It'd be nice if I can just hotkey different flip over scenes by hotkey. I have to figure that out. But, okay, so at the moment, I don't need the extra cam. Or do I? I can leave it on. So everything seems to be working good. I'm about to put the side back on today. Hopefully I don't have to go back into here anymore. I did get, let me reach for it. One item, and of course, I really got to figure something out for the mic cord because it hangs right down there in my face from this microphone right here. I did get one item from AliExpress. This guy right here. Doink, and I push out from the other side. Cute. So these are LoRa 32 Wi-Fi BLE with a little screen on them, the whole 9 yards. Little boards. They come with an antenna and some pinning. So you see, oh, hey, I know what I can do. I wonder if this will help. There we go. I might keep this camera handy just for this sort of purpose. Ta-da. So we have a battery connector on here. That's that white little thing there. And this battery charging circuit and everything. These things were, I don't know, about $9, I think, $10, something like that. So they're fairly cheap. So, and what else did I get? Oh, not here yet. We'll be here tomorrow. As you know, I keep searching through bins for looking for things. So Rhino had Amazon from some supplier had a sale, and they chopped like $60 off one of those nice Rhino label printers, the 4200. It had a rechargeable battery, AC adapter, and stuff like that, plus a couple of ribbons, and I got some extra ribbons, of course. But for $140, not a bad deal. And I'll be able to go around here and put some labels on things. Yes, I'll go label nuts. Um, I also, on the coding side, I don't have it over here, I have it over there. But of the 3 techniques for doing SPI, I mastered, um, I can do the 74HC595 completely. I can do SPI completely, and I can do Bitbang completely. The only one I haven't got working, figured out code-wise in CircuitPython is the class called SPI device. I got it running, but doesn't mean I actually have it running correctly. It's not doing what I expect it to do. Um, on the matrix board, this guy here, let me just go, this guy right here. I can now move up and down the rows, turn pixels on. I think I might actually have this at the moment in, wow. Oh, I did pick up some braided, um, not mini. This is mini USB on the end here, USB 2, but the older micro, the bigger one. I did find some nice braided cables for that. I'm glad. So there you go. One light. Maybe you can't see that. Let me just turn the light off there. One light, and I'm blinking it. So I'm making progress on this RGB matrix. Yep, one single light. I've got it on. I haven't figured out yet exactly how I'm doing this. All I know is I'm messing right now with the binary pattern sent to these LEDs, and I've managed to do this much. But I can do the row, I can do partials, I can do up and down, but I haven't got color control yet. I'm still figuring that out. So, and I'm not going to mount the CircuitPy drive. So that is an ongoing thing that's working finally. I did try, I don't have one here, do I? I have the second one here. I can't remember if I do. I do or I don't. So no, I haven't started any work on the other boards in here, the feather and stuff like that yet. But I did try to set up the Pi board, MicroPython board, and I don't know where I have one anymore. I have 2 of them. The one sitting over there, and I thought I had the other one over here, but I don't see it at the moment. And I was doing the what's called stubs, which is a similar problem I had on Visual Studio Code with doing stubs in here. I mean, if we go to console work, no, not that one. Yeah, console, let's do console. So if we were actually to look at .vs code extensions and we look at Mr. Joe here. So we have stubs, this guy right here. So, I mean, we have these are all the modules that are built into the UF2 BIOS. So if you take, for example, the very top one, CD into Adafruit device, you end up with this guy here, right? This is a stub wrapped around to expose all the functions and stuff like that into this, so that you can see it in Visual Studio Code with the PyLint and all the other fun stuff. Now, MicroPython has a tool to generate these things based on the board that's plugged in. Except I'm finding I get to a certain point and the whole thing chokes and dies. And I don't know why yet. So, yes, quit the directory depth. Yeah, I had to do an OS reinstall. A tip, where was my notes here? Did I write that down on a note somewhere? you want to do um, uh, when you boot the KD Neon USB key and you have a recent NVIDIA card in it, you want to do that NOUVEAU Nouveau dot no mode set equals. You want to add that to your startup so that the Nouveau drivers do not, and it defaults to a frame buffer basically. If you don't do this, and I think this is some other distros, we've encountered this with CentOS 7 at work, you'll lock up the system. It won't do it right away, it might actually only take about a minute, and all of a sudden, bam, your graphics are frozen and everything. It's not that you're locked out. I mean, you can't come in from the command line, but the whole GUI's gone. And I think this is stupid. I mean, I think the installers themselves should stick to it. The other way to do it on the very latest KD Neon, I noticed they added an option to the menu, which is kind of handy. It's safe video. But if you do safe video, you'll end up have it installed and everything, and you've done everything. You've gotten rid of the Nouveau, and you've done the NVIDIA install, which I've done. LS mode, grep NV. So I have the NVIDIA installed, right? You'll have an icon down here saying that you're still in safe mode, right, on the sys tray here. So if you click it, and it'll come up with a prompt, are you done? You fixed your problem? Are you ready to go to real graphics mode? You click it, and it flips a switch somewhere, and next time you reboot, you'll be in the normal mode, accelerated video. So that was very handy that you could work, set things up, not worry about the Nouveau, get it all working. Now, I did not have this option just literally, I didn't see it literally like a month and a half ago or so when I did the last install, right? It wasn't in there. I don't know why. I had a lot of trouble doing the install. But now it's there, which is cool. And I hope some other distros will start doing this too. I know at work, we've done switch the thing over so that the Anaconda installer in CentOS 7 defaults to frame buffer mode. Just loads of the stock frame buffer. I mean, the graphics aren't fine and 1080p and all the usual crap, but at least it doesn't lock up on the install. That's the nice thing about braided cables. You can really bend them. So that was that part of the news. What else? I think I still have to dig out. Let me go back to base and turn that back on. Extra cam is not on. Why not? Properties. Oh, there we go. I think I still have to deal with some plates on the holes there. I have to root around, see if I got some of those. But also that fan in the back there, you see the one on the edge of the case, the 120, is it? Yeah. When I put all this back together, a subtle tick, tick, tick noise was coming from it, which means it's either hitting something or bearings going or something like that. All I know is, whoops, I didn't mean to throw that on the floor. All I know is that Silverstone fans, blah, they fail. I replaced this fan in the middle here. This guy, there's a fan in here. I don't know if we can see it. It's behind the grill here. That one, I put a Noctua fan in. You can't even tell it's running, but there's definitely nice airflow coming through it. And overall, it's very quiet. The only thing I have to say about this motherboard, the only orientation for this Noctua, Be Quiet cooler is in this position. Well, I could point the fan downward. I've got the fan doing a pull method, pulling air up, throwing it into the top of the case, right? But so far, I hear it sometimes climbing a little bit when real work is being done. But no, otherwise it's doing good. So that is all the machine building, I think. I got one camera with the USB top. What else did I do? Um, oh, I sorted out all my chips I got in, put them all on foam. Actually running out of foam, so I ordered some more foam. That sort of thing. I have quite the old school. These are 120 solid state drives, OCZs, and they weigh. One of these weighs more than three of these. But you know how you collect hard drives when you're doing stuff? Well, now I collect SSDs. My new style of collection. So, oh, I will use them somewhere. That's not an issue, right? They'll have a home somewhere. But I found on this box, I was not even making a dent really in the space. Maybe the videos were making more of a dent than anything else. I still have to hook. The reason the case is open, I still have to hook. I think the data drive up. So the one of these guys boots, one of these guys is home, and one of these guys is the data drive. I just have to make sure that I've retrieved all data that I want to keep off those drives before I reuse them again. So, and I think this weekend I will read the instructions on cleaning my laser printer, because it really needs a cleaning job because it's got a lot of dust and stuff in it. It hasn't been used in a long, long, long time. That's why these printouts are a little harsh. Like you can see that, look at all the crap on them, right? Yeah. And it might turn out, after I clean it all, it might turn out that the cartridge itself, its transfer drum is gone. Like, I mean, this is HP, so they tend to put the transfer stuff and the toner stuff into one modular part. So even if the fuser wire is clean and the heating elements are good and the paper pole system is good, you still get this junk because in that toner cartridge, that thing is. And I'm not even. Let's try out our new web searching. I'm not even sure what on Amazon. Uh, let's have a look on Amazon. What a toner cartridge is for that printer. HP 2030 toner. Wow, they sure have all the wrong cartridges, don't they? 17A. We better find out first what toner an HP 2030 printer. Images. Make sure I got the right printer. This one right here. 2030, but not 2035. I got the old one, the 2030. I don't think I have a P2030. I think I have just 2030. I'm wondering if my control panel. Let's go. That's another one. We need another scene. Let's call scene desktop 1. And we're going to add not a window capture. We want to add a screen capture. Existing desktop. Okay. Okay, there we are. So I wonder under printers, did this thing actually grab the shared printer? Add a new printer. Well, we don't have an app sought Windows printer via Samba. I know I have the printer online on Windows. I'm not even sure I can do this. Just no, I don't even remember what it is. I don't even remember what I called that box. I don't even remember blah blah blah. Uh, won't worry about it. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I mean, let's go back to web searching. So I do have an old, yeah, so like this, the old 2030. Except mine's not as broken as this is. Mine's in pristine condition. So, given that, uh, printer cartridge. Support HP P2030. What is the printer cartridge in a P2030? It'll probably be the same anyway. I accept all the damn cookies. Okay, cartridge. What cartridge, guys? Good old HP. A page on how to put the cartridge in, but not what the model of the cartridge is. Okay. You're a useless web page. 05A? No, that's not what it is. Are you an 05A? What is the cartridge for an 05A? Really? O5A. Let's see up here. HP toner 05A. What do we have here? 2035, 2035, 2055, 20. So high yield. 05X is a high yield. Wow. Oh, that's two cartridges. Okay. 505A. I'm going to just pause for a second. I'm just going to go get the cartridge actually out of the printer. Well, apparently I cannot read printers. It's not that one. So let us come back here and not here and go home. HP 1320 toner. What cartridge are you using? Your HP LaserJet 30 is designed to work with the original HP 49A. Okay, 49A. Let's change our cartridge up here. Not 05A, 49A. So, what do we got here? Wow, 264 extended. Not 36A. I love Amazon. It keeps prompting with alternate cartridges that don't match. 49A. 49A. The issue with sometimes with refilled ones, I find, is if they're not sealed correctly and everything, slowly little bits of toner leak out of the cartridge and dirty up the printer. Wow. Every cartridge but 49A. But no money on it. 49A, no money on it. 49A, no money on it. HP, get lots of money on it. Oh, that's okay. What do we got here? A 49A. Ooh, 49A. Let's see, $56. Pageo 3000, which is about right for it, and the standard cartridge, not the X cartridge. The X cartridge. Well, actually, I'm gonna just keep that in a tab. So that's a 49A. Let's try for a 49X. 49X 260, 49X, 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 49. Look at all the numbers that are not 49. Yes, HP. I really, Amazon, I really do want 49, not any every other cartridge on the planet. Wow, look at this. How many 49As am I going to actually go through? Doubt it. 49A. Look at this. Freaking inkjet is sitting inside the LaserJet search result. Dumb. HP serial port. Hey, I'm curious. I don't have the network option on mine. So HP 1320 network. Can you get the network option? Serial. HD Jetrec 60N fast Ethernet server. Which one is this for? Can I add it to my printer? Why would I buy a keyboard and mouse with a print server, you stupid Amazon? What printers are you go into? See, that's the problem. They don't list it. So which printers? Yeah. Which printer does this do? So you go like this, and you go and search Google for a J72 HP open, and let us find out. Your connection is not private. That's because HP's search is broken. Yeah. Obtain blah blah blah. Printer support. Here we go. 2000s, 4000s, 9000, design jets. That was inkjets. This is design jets, multifunction all-in-ones. HP Business Inkjet series, printers design jet series. I don't control F1320. Nope, it's not in here. So it's not for my printer. Yeah, I got to be careful of these things like this. Wireless, HP, Jetrec, da. What about this one? Is this the same one? Yeah, it is. Uh, Lots of land cards, of course. So let's try instead of network. Let's say 1320 jet. All right. Of course, you're going to show me 10 billion cartridges again. Going to show me this. Okay, wait. 7934 G, 7834 A. A through G. Well, guess what? I think they're both the same. Well, as far as HP is concerned, they're both the same. Oh, here we go. LaserJet. Control F 1320. Do we have a 1320? We do. In the title. Ha! Useless. No, you're almost better off getting this device, little square box. I doubt if I could ever find the actual card for it. So you get the um, USB to network. No, see, this is uh, wow. An original 1320 sitting in here. I'll be damned. No, that doesn't work. Why do you guys come up with chargers? It's like stupid. Uh, See, this is the problem is that HP wants so much money for their those guys. But what you can do in here is open this up and then see downstairs equivalents. Like these. Monoprice, networking USB 2.0 printer service, StarTech, USB networking LPR print service. Right? So you look at something like this. Open. Basically, the idea is one side you stick the USB in, like so, and the other side you stick like that, and blah blah blah. So it should come out. We just have to check. Usually it shares itself out on port 9100 or whatever, 9200. Yeah, it's too many negatives. But that's the idea, what we need. Oh, IO gear. They generally make pretty good stuff. What else you got in here? Oh, TP Link has something. Let's see what happens down here. I don't have a USB one. I have a parallel port one buried in my bin somewhere, and a very, 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 very old one. Deep Link. No. No. Oh, that's interesting. USB print server. What we got here? IO gear, Ethernet to Wi-Fi Universal Wireless adapter. Fuck, see, bloody $235 for this. Bloody ripoff from HP. Netgear. Print server, but again, $177 for a little thing like that. Yeah. I'd have to go and I think I just go and problem is in order to use it, I wonder if I move the printer to from the Windows box, put it on the Pi hole and share it out that way from there. Wonder if I could do that. Yes. Uh-oh. My face. I must have bumped the monitor. Either that or I did something silly. Okay. Yeah, why is the face cam a little on the low side? No, it's okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so you get the idea. I'll clean the printer first, find out if I can get that. If not, I might have to get a toner cartridge to fix it. So let's go back to base. Whee! Keep liking to do that. Yes, so I can shrink this actually. No, like there we go. So, but that's all the upgrades. What else? Labeling. That was what I was working on. Code. Got the captures working. Everything is peachy keen. My new grid paper. I kind of like this. We can better than the other pad. Oh yeah, I tried to get Adafruit's 10 chunky keyboard thingy. Thing about yay. Here, let's go web searching again. Adafruit. We go here and we look at new stuff. Not that one. Products. Key. Let's see what we find here. Can we find that? Next. Well, the keys you can buy. I keep reviewing this product, and why isn't the product like not on the top of the list? Oh, come on. I did not do that, you stupid thing. 12 key. Oh, come on. I cannot believe I can't find it. There we go. Here we go. This guy right here. Got a little screen, you got a little rotary with the button, and you can put any keys you basically want as long as they match the what they call Cherokee Kale bottoms. So you can put them in. They're socketed actually, so you can change the keys out. I was actually thinking of taking this, and I have a sampler at work of cherry keys. Right, and I think I have 12 of them in a matrix like this. I might actually have more. I can't remember if it's 4 across by 4 down. I have 16 of them or I have 20 of them. But I could pack a bunch of really good ones you can always get onto here. Change the code a little bit so that when you press a key, instead of coming up and just saying key 6 or whatever, it'll come up and say cherry red or cherry silent red or whatever, right? The type of key. But out of stock. Yes, constantly. They sold out really quick, but they were showing the assembly line. So this is what it looks like when unassembled. There's all the parts you get. And then there's this piece. So see, little sockets. Doink, doink, doink. Right, you can see the little sockets in there. There's a little LED that will shine through. Um, you get a set of keys to come with it by default on this kit. These are Kailh's because you can tell with the square rim around them. You get 12 keycaps, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's the complete kit right there. I didn't know they were giving you a GPS unit and 2 extra keys in this. That is interesting. But yeah, I was thinking of getting this. Yeah, sorry, Kailh, Kailh. Yes, Kailh, mechanical key switch. Reminds me of a vegetable, kale. I hated it as a kid, still do. Maybe that's why I always go for cherry keys because cherries are sweet and kale is an awful green vegetable you have to eat. But yeah, I was thinking of doing that. Um, if you catch their shows, and if they have this in stock, and you're watching during the hour they're having their show, they'll put a discount code on. Um, last night I think it was, is it hot? It is hot. Not is it hot? It is hot. And during that, you get a 15% off or something like that off your purchases in your shopping bag. So, yeah, if you get your shopping cart all ready to go with the stuff you want, and they all have it in stock, and you do the show, and you put the coupon in, you can actually get a nice discount. So, I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to move the face cam to over there on the monitor. So I keep looking more at those monitors than I do the center monitor. Center monitor, left monitors, center, left. Of course, one of these days I'll end up putting a fourth monitor up, maybe. Nah, that would be bad, William. A fourth monitor. What were you thinking? Then I'll have to go like this. There's a monitor up there. Yes. But there's actually 3 screens here. The Can't do that. Let's flip back to base for a sec. So we've got main monitor, web monitor, OBS monitor. So this is actually kind of handy to having this little portable camera. I could do the wireless one too. I have the wireless one programmed. I could actually use it as my porta camera. But the quality, of course, in this guy with the fingers in it is better. So, oh, just to piss J2 cents off. Cable management at its best back there. Yes, right. Ha ha ha. Screw you, cable management. Screw you. We don't need no stinking cable management. We need lots of cables, 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 cables. The more cables, the merrier. Right? And even over there. So when I keep referring to over there, so that's the other bench. So you can see the Proxmox server, all the boards I've been playing with, and there's a screen there behind the chair. And then that's the main system with the big monitors, right, sitting all over there. And then, yes, that's the bench. The benchy, right? So if we make this a little bigger there we go. So I moved the old Z68 board with the i7 over there. I'm going to put it into that case you see on the floor. So, and then, yeah, there. You can see that black plate down there. That's actually the side door plate for this. And you can actually see, so, ta-da. And it'd be nice if I had another one of those chairs here, but I have this chair here. I think I can keep this guy extra cam around. It's kind of handy. So, doink. So I think for the moment, this will be, yeah, I'm probably going to make another one when I get the labeler and that's to do some labeling. Um, I know for the very first time this Saturday, we're actually going out for coffee instead of the meet, using Google Meet to have our little coffee things. I definitely want to check if I can get a damn haircut because it's so damn hot here. And it makes everything. I like the heat, don't get me wrong, but I could do with shorter hair. So I'm going to let it go here and push this up. Um, this is more relaxed, not really doing anything but showing stuff off. Blah video. Here we go. In the count of 3, 2, 1, off.